Watch this powerful video by God's servant Apostle Michael Orokpo, and God will bless you mightily. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless you.
Kingdom rides on the power of the Holy Spirit and the generosity of the sons of God. Kingdom. In this place, we have about 8 kinds of expenditures that we do. We have domestic expenditures. We have expenditures for apostolic centers and satellite churches. We have expenditure for apostolic invasions. We have expenditure for crusades and outreaches. We have expenditure for medical missions. We have expenditure for IDP camp visitation. We have expenditure for membership support scheme, MMS. And we have expenditure for other ministries that are mission oriented. All of them run in millions. Let me give you a little breakdown. I'll take domestic expenditure. What we spend monthly, domestically. This is like 2 years ago now, when we first came here. What we spend. I don't have, logistics is not involved. Major expenditures. Our monthly staff salary is how much? You paid some days ago. How much is it? Sorry? 4.5 million. That means in a week, on the scale of salary, we are doing 1 point something million. So in a month, it's about 4.5 million. And that's because we have moved some people out of the country and they have left the structure because it was 4.8 million. Now, this place we are using, because we are yet to build ours, we spend 4.8 million per month, averagely, per month. Every week, we pay 900,000 here. And then we spend almost 300,000 for diesel. Now, we bought a 200 kVA generator. That's not part of it. So on a weekly basis, you are doing 1.2 million. 4 weeks, that's 4.8 million. That you are not sitting under a tree is because money is talking. Hey, say, don't give. That's 4.8 million. So salary, be adding up. Salary, 4.8. Venue, 4.8. Now, how much do you spend on transport per week? Let's use that one for current basis. Because we have over 70% youth here who can pay their transport. How much do you pay? On Sundays, how much? Carry microphone. So that you know where church money goes. Hey, pastors are chopping money. Chop which? Where is the money? Money that is not enough. We are moving by faith. How much do you spend on Sunday?
Averagely on Sunday is 1.5 million.
1.5 million. That's how young people come to hear God. If you leave them, they won't come, sir. So we bring them by force to hear. When we say anakazo, it's not some part of anakazo is money. You bring them by force. How much do you spend on Tuesday like this?
The list is 570.
570. So 1.4 be 1.5. What did you say for Sunday? 1.5 plus 570. That's 2 point something million per week. So in a month, how much is that? 2 times 4 is what? That's about 8 million. So add 4.8 plus 4.8 plus 8 million. This is domestic. People don't know what's that. You think kingdom just advanced because angels are blowing fire. I'm not talking crusades, though. I will call Pastor Godwin to give you an idea of crusade and missions. How much do we spend for TV per month? Because we have over 11 million homes. It's not everybody that is on YouTube. The elderly who sit on home and connect to free to air, they hear the message. How much do you spend? Do we pay for TV per month?
We do $5,000.
$5,000
$1,000 and then 100,000 for increase.
5,000 US dollars. Convert that. How much is that? That's per month. The kingdom just move because when people who don't know God are talking, don't follow them. I'm doing this to deliver somebody. Now this is us. See how small we are.
At the moment it's 8 million.
8 million. Add that to what you have. So you have 8 million, 8 million, 4.8 million, 4.8 million. We have not finished, sir. Now, because we are pushing on media, you have reduced billboards. Because people have to hear. How much do you spend on billboard per month?
Well, billboard should be roughly about 5 million.
I thought it was 2.8. Now, wow. Go and have it now, no. Let people go out and win souls on the street. Those street evangelism. Now, this does not include logistics. If I tell you how much data they use for all the messages you are watching online, say, God is speaking. God, you will be shocked. We are not talking diesel in the office. The diesel runs like you pour fuel and all matches. I'm not talking the bosses we have, our bosses that move around for evangelism every week. I'm not talking that. How much is that?
Bosses.
No, leave that one. That's logistics. What you have called now, what's the total?
That's 29 million.
That's 29 million? No. 30 point something million per month. That's domestic without logistics. So when we gather here, it's money talking. If we are spending 8 million per month, do you think our offering here with 70% students and youth, do you think it's up to 8 million? So when they say they are eating offering, know that it's Antichrist that is talking. They don't know what they are saying. Can I talk to shock you? Talk to me about apostolic invasion, sir. How much did we spend for Ghana? We just came from Ghana. How much did we spend for this Ghana apostolic invasion?
Okay, that's about $40,000.
$40,000. They gave me budget of $50,000. I kept trimming and trimming and trimming. Multiply that by the current rate in Naira. That's Ghana. Ghana is, in 1970, you can trek to Ghana. When our fathers were still strong, that's a place you can trek. How much is that? That's about 64 million. And we are not doing it out of ambition. God said go there. We are going to Australia. I'm dreaming and dreaming and dreaming. It's more than Ghana. Last year, the apostolic invasion in UK is more than £100,000. People are not hearing the gospel cheaply, sir. Now, talk to me about crusades. How much do we spend per crusade? A proper crusade, the one I preach in. Because, do you know why I said so? We have what we call in-house evangelists. And Joseph will talk to us about it. There are in-house evangelists that we give money on weekly basis to go to villages to preach. They don't come here. The idea is not to bring them here. They just win souls. So we are using it to train those evangelists, and we're also using it to win souls. So when you hear that we have 1.7 million, it's money talking too. How much, sir?
Okay, the one you preach in, like the last one in Kuje.
In Kuje, yes. 14 million. Now we have done more than, last year we did several of those crusades. I've been busy, I've not done much this year. But every time you see me preach in a crusade, domestically, that's 14, 15 million talking. So the 300 people that come out, that's 14 million. Now, give me Zambia, Cameroon, apostolic invasion. How much did we spend for those invasions? Zambia was like last year now also.
Zambia we spent like 34 million.
That's over $26,000. The money I signed it, so I feel it. I can't forget the figure. So in the last 2 years only, the apostolic invasions we have done is almost $300,000. The crusades we have done is almost 200 million. So when you see 1.7 million, it's prayer and money that is talking, sir. And somebody is talking, hey, these people talking more. We won't force anybody to give, but kingdom advances when sons give. This is what we use our money for. I hope you know we bought buses. We bought stage, crusade, stage. All those ones are logistics. The buses are over. How much did you buy those buses? Wisdom. The 4 buses. Now, where we are currently, we are spending about 8 million for transport. We need at least 10 coastal buses. How much did we buy those buses?
40 million each of them.
These pictures you are seeing, don't only see crowd though. This is dollars. When people come out like this, they are giving their heart to Christ. That's dollars talking. Now, there are people doing more than 20 times what we are doing, and they are insulting them. And the people insulting them are in the studio. These monies we are talking about, the implication is almost 2 million souls. The people sitting in those studios have not won 1,000 souls, and they are talking. And I'm not talking miracles. People who have been healed. I'm not talking people who have been transformed on fire for God. And then we have more than 40 workers on our payroll. And somebody who has not employed 2 people is talking. How much did you buy buses, sir?
56 million, sir.
56 million. So when you see those black buses with missions, that's million. That's the buses they use. Now, this is domestic expenditure, crusade, and what? Evangelism. Apostolic invasion, crusade, and what? And evangelism. Come, sir. How many people do you mobilize per week? This one is ruler. Our young evangelists here that go out to preach. How many?
We mobilize 4 evangelists.
4 per week.
Yes.
How much do you give each?
150,000.
150,000 times 4. How much is that? That's 600,000. A month, that's 2.4 million. To train young evangelists and to also have them win souls. This is crusade, apostolic invasion, and what? Domestic expenditure. Domestic expenditure per month is 30 million. That's per year, 360 million. Apostolic invasion, more than $300,000. Crusade, more than 200 million. And people, they don't know kingdom. If you ask these people, church should be uprooted from the earth. And then you see gullible Christians talking. They don't even know what they are saying. I've not spoke about IDP. You just came back from one IDP in Makodi. At least we have gone to like 8 or 10. How much did you spend on one IDP invasion? 1.2 million. That's over 12 million naira for IDP. I've not talked about medical missions, because we do medical missions. And then there are many ministries that are into missions that we give 1 million per month, 1.5 million, 600,000. There are ministries that we pay rent for. You just supported one with rent last week. How much did you give them? 580. How about the one from Uyo? Don't call the name. How much did you give? 1.5 million. The guys in Jos, how much do you give per month? You don't know kingdom. Keep quiet. So when you see all these fights, it's Antichrist. It's Antichrist. Now, then we talk about membership support. You don't know how many people we pay accommodation for. You don't want to know. Most of our young people here in the university, they don't have anybody to train them. Church is all they know. We have people on school fees roster. A moment 10, the semester resume, they line up, we give school fees. He said, cry out, my kingdom through prosperity shall yet be spread abroad. This is what we do with church money. We support the helpless. We pay for kingdom advancement. We pay for soul winning. And then we build system where people come to sit down to learn the ways of God. So in a year, we spend close to 600 to 700,000 US dollars to run what we are running. See how small we are. Imagine the bigger ones. So if you can't do what we are doing, keep quiet. We are winning. We are at the verge of winning 2 million souls now in 2.5 years. There are ministries that have won 10 million souls in 2 years. So imagine what they are spending. And this is not my itinerant ministry. I don't charge money for my itinerant ministry. That one is the one God gave me. When I go, the people who invite me, if they choose to honor me, whatever they honor me, I receive and come back. If they don't, they've given me a platform. At least I won't spend 40 million for that crusade. They've organized a crusade. I've come to preach. That's how I see it. Because if they don't invite me, I will go there. And I would have paid for it. So I see every invitation like an apostolic invasion. Instead of spending $20,000, you set the platform, I come to preach, I leave. When they honor me, it's double advantage. So kingdom, clap for Jesus, clap for yourselves. Kingdom advance through prosperity. So when souls rise, kingdom advances. There is more we can do. But this is the ability we have for now. If we have the resources, we'll do crusade from January to December. We have more than 10 people here that can do statewide crusade. Pastor Godwin just came from Kaduna. Last month he was in Bauchi. The month before he was in Jos. We have more than 10 people who can do that. But for now, we sponsor only one. But this is what Kingdom Resources is going to. We are not buying Ferraris here, Oga. We are winning souls. We are creating platforms to preach the gospel. Now, if you dash us Ferrari, we will drive. When we need resources, we will sell it, convert it. But we are not using the partnership for Ferrari. So, why do we give? We give for kingdom advancement. And this is why God blesses those who give.
We want to appreciate you. Thank you for watching this powerful video by God's servant Apostle Michael Orokpo. We are happy that you have watched. In case you have not subscribed, don't forget to do so. Like, share, and subscribe. God bless you.